This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Justin Pizzera with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. A woman is still recovering in jail after she allegedly opened fire at two officers before being shot in the cheek. Peoria police say that 19-year-old is going to survive. The brief exchange of gunfire going down in a shopping center near 67th Avenue in Peoria. Officers were called to the scene after people said the woman was breaking into cars. Officers say when police arrived, the woman pulled out a gun and began to fire. Two officers returned fire and shot the woman. The shootout happening just feet away from a daycare and family restaurant, unnerving some parents in that area.
Obviously, it's scary with the daycare right here, and we live right down the road, so unfortunately it's all around us at this point.
I'm gonna get emotional now. Yeah, it's kind of scary.
The woman is expected to survive again. The investigation is being led by Glendale Police instead of Peoria as part of a new West Valley coalition aimed at more transparency. COVID-19 concerns growing as cases are up across the country in 49 states. On Thursday, Arizona added more than 1,000 new confirmed cases of COVID-19. This is the first time since May 1st we've seen such a high number. That was not the result of reporting delays. Stay summer smart. That is the message from Phoenix Fire after they performed at least 4 mountain rescues yesterday. We're told one person was a fit 33-year-old who became overheated. Another was a man who ran out of water and was so weak he needed a helicopter to get him off the mountain. And then at noon, a family of 5 became dehydrated. Phoenix firefighters behind the push to actually close some hiking trails when temperatures reached at least 105 degrees or higher. That pilot program was approved and begins today. The city's Parks and Recreation will close the gates to 3 trails, Echo Canyon, Cholla Trail, and Paestua Peak, anytime the National Weather Service issues a heat watch. Those who disobey those closures could face a fine. The monsoon storms can cause flash floods, and that's what we saw in Flagstaff this week. Residents surveying all of that damage after the road in this neighborhood turned into a river. Drainage ditches got clogged nearby due to heavy rain along the museum fire burn scar, meaning water and debris had nowhere to go. Cars and even one home were no match for that unstoppable floodwater.
And the kids started crying. You're seeing the water's rising, and I thought they were just joking. I came out here, and sure enough, oh man, it was scary.
Yeah, residents tell us that even with the damage, their faith in humanity was restored, seeing fellow neighbors and others across Flagstaff coming together, assisting those impacted by the floods. The recent rains helping lift fire restrictions in Arizona in about 45 minutes, I should say. The Coconino and Kaibab National Forest will end fire restrictions. Restrictions will also lift on state trust lands, Apache, Navajo, and Coconino counties. You can get the latest information on monsoon storms through the ABC15 app. We've got a QR code up on the right screen right now. Just hold that up to hold your phone up to that and use the camera app to get a link to download the ABC15 app right now. Well, it is official. COSTCO is coming to Queen Creek. Right now, the final steps are being taken to turn over the land to developers. We first reported the newest COSTCO is coming to Ellsworth and Queen Creek Road. No timeline just yet, but the goal is to be open by the end of next year. Game 5 of the NBA Finals is tomorrow night here in Phoenix at the Suns Arena. Tickets are fluctuating ahead of tip-off. We checked Ticketmaster overnight and found prices as low as $595. Apparently that's a steal. Similar numbers through StubHub, but the average ticket price right now is about $1,900 a ticket. And don't forget, ABC15 is your exclusive home for the NBA Finals. We've got more stories throughout ABC15 mornings and on game day. Tune into pre and post game coverage. Coverage for Game 5 begins at 5:30 Saturday night.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist HERMOSILLO. Look for a high of 104 in Phoenix today. Temperatures will reach the low 90s in spots like Sedona. 113 today at Lake Havasu. Again, one of the hottest spots with temperatures in the 70s to 80s from Flagstaff to Show Low. Scattered storms possible again today. We may see a stray shower across the valley through the morning, but then as we get some daytime heating, storms develop along the rim, and those storms could work their way back towards valley or send some outflow winds our way that generate new storms. Storm chances will continue overnight as the of clouds stick around too. The biggest hazards will continue to be flash flooding, but some strong winds or small hail will be possible with any storms that develop as well. Look for a high of 104 today. A little cooler tomorrow, down to 101, as we'll likely start off with more cloud cover. And then by Sunday, a 20% chance for storms and a high of 105. What you're going to notice is that temperatures generally hover just slightly below normal, with storm chances continuing throughout next week.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.